Hi everybody, it's Anita from Angelic Awakening. Welcome. So I thought I'd do my video a bit early because I'm feeling the vibe, and I'm really excited to introduce our beautiful Elohim today. So we're going to be working with the mighty Elohim Cyclopea. So it's all the other translation is the all-seeing eye. So we're going to welcome in her energy. I feel like there's a feminine quality to Cyclopea, so I'll just refer it to her. But ideally they actually have a divine feminine, but I'm going to call it she or he today. So there's a mixture of energy going on. So what we'll do first is we'll just hold our hands above our heart. We're now going to just take 3 deep breaths. And we're just going to open our hearts today and welcome in the beautiful energy of Elohim Cyclopea, the all-seeing eye. So we now invite her beautiful energy into our hearts today to allow us to connect to the divine energy of the mighty 7 Elohim. And specifically, we wish to work with Elohim Cyclopea, the all-seeing eye, to help us give clarity and understanding on what we need to know right now for the highest good, to help us start working with our third eye more productively, and to just give us guidance and direction on what we need to know right now for our highest goods. So please be with us now, each and everyone watching this video and the replay, and surround us with light, love, and clarity. I am all that I am, and so it is. So welcome. What we're first going to do is we're going to just talk about the third eye, because mighty Elohim Cyclopea is all about seeing the truth, and she just wants us to engage in the conversation about the third eye and why it's really important right now to actually tune into the third eye and start developing that muscle. Because prior to this, mankind has had their third eye open up to a certain level, but this year it's really opened up. And why? Because we're moving into 5D energy. So that means we get upgrades in our third eye. So this means that we're more able to see clearly, we're able to work with our faculties better, more precision, and have more light flowing through us. But with that comes more responsibility in regards to our spiritual development, as well as looking after our bodies and our mental health, because the third eye is around the pineal gland, and the pineal gland specifically works with ascension. So today I'm going to talk about the third eye. At the end, we're going to do a meditation where we're able to open the third eye and really get clear about what we need to know right now. So Cyclopea will work with us and with the third eye. So the color associated with the third eye is purple, but with the I Am books and the teachings that I've developed, and also the understanding I've gained from the angels, it doesn't matter which color it is, as long as it resonates with you for the highest light. The color that resonates for me in working with a third eye is gold, because gold is about the Christ consciousness, it's about illumination. But whatever your truth in regards to the color is your choosing, and whatever you vibrate to or vibrate with. So Cyclopea is saying it doesn't matter which color you vibrate with. What the point is working with the third eye is really crucial right now in regards to really seeing an authentic life, because Cyclopea says it's all about seeing the truth of your life, not living in illusion. You either see the truth or you see illusion. You either see love or you see fear. And a lot of the lessons going on right now with all of us is being able to discern what the truth is and what illusion is. Because a lot of our 3D reality is breaking apart, as you can see around the world, and it's about seeing the truth for what it is. And it's not just about your truth, it's about cosmic truth. So in other previous videos, I've talked about cosmic truth as being the absolute 100% truth. And that comes through time, dedication, energy to your truth, and working with the universe and that cosmic knowing of oneness. So absolute truth is called cosmic truth. And within the realms of the galactic beings and ascended masters, there is only one truth, and that is called cosmic truth. And we're just elaborating on it today because Elohim Cyclopea just wants to talk about this, to get you clear about why we're talking about the third eye today. So as you engage in this video, your third eye may start to tingle, your third eye might start to open, and just working with the third eye in general is really important. So I'm going to show you an image of Cyclopea. So this is Cyclopea, the third eye, I am and I see. So if you focus on the image of Cyclopea, she's all about oneness, she's all about truth, and she's all about the ability of seeing the truth. I see is her main affirmation. So we will work with her later in a meditation so that you're able to get clarity on kind of where you are in your life, how to work with your third eye, and kind of maybe progressionally what you can do next. So this is an image of a third eye, or the vibration of a third eye I should say. This is a mandala, and if you look into it, there's the color of indigo violet, bluey. So this is kind of just a mandala representing the third eye. So Cyclopea now is just going to start talking about truth and illusion. So how do we know how to discern between what is being presented to us? So if a situation that's kind of at your feet, you're kind of trying to look at it from all angles, but you can't seem to see what's going on with it, you can't seem to see the truth. Cyclopea just wants to give you some ideas and understanding on how you can kind of navigate your life in regards to your third eye. So your third eye works with the pineal gland, which is to stimulate ascension. And sometimes our pineal gland can get blocked for various things like diet, food, energy. But ultimately our third eye is been there from the beginning of time. And our third eye evolves and ascends with us. So in the past civilizations, we used to use our third eye quite productively. We used to have it to stimulate our senses. So our third eye actually controls our clairvoyancy, our clairaudiency, our claircognizance, our clairtessence, so able to hear, see, feel, know, and smell. So all those kind of faculties with intuition, and everybody works differently with what they're good at. You know, some people can hear spirit, some people can hear spirit. And the third eye really alters and controls this depending on your state of evolution and your level of consciousness. So your level of discernment comes from your level of consciousness. That makes sense. So Cyclopea says the really good way of protecting the third eye from the harsh energy around you is to start using the eye of Horus. So the eye of Horus is an old Egyptian third eye. So this is Horus, the Ascended Master, and the Eye of Horus. So it's like this Eye of Horus. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. And I saw also the Eye of Horus is in this picture as well. So a really good way of protection is to visualize the Eye of Horus in front of your third eye. And what this does is it raises the vibration of your third eye. It allows you to see clearly. So in this card it says, you are seeing the situation accurately. So the Eye of Horus is one way of protection. And he's saying what you do is just visualize it over your third eye at the beginning of the day, asking for it to place protection around you and to allow you to see the truth of the situation for what it is with love. So that's a really good tip to use from Cyclopea. The other thing is our third eye is designed to see beyond 3D reality. So our third eye was given to us so we're able to see the spiritual perspective of life. So depending on the quality of your third eye and how it's functioning is what you see in life. So a way of cleansing and purifying the third eye is to bring in gold and white light as well at the beginning of the day. And we're going to do this, we're going to bring all this information together at the end. But a good way of doing it is to call in the white and the gold ray from your higher self or your God self or whatever you believe in. And to see the white and gold come into your third eye and expand it and bring clarity and understanding. So if you start these things at the beginning of the day, it kind of helps your third eye to function properly throughout the day. Your third eye opens and closes depending on the situation. A really good way of protecting yourself is if you know you're going into a harsh situation or you're finding it overwhelming, you can ask your third eye to close down so that you don't get any kind of attack, I'm hearing. Because sometimes your third eye it can make you vulnerable if you're not in the right place, in the right state of being, if you're tired. So if you're feeling like the energy's too harsh, just ask for the white and gold to come into your third eye and close it down to protect yourself. You actually can consciously control your third eye, and you learn that through time. The other way throughout the day, I mean, naturally your I am presence or your soul controls your third eye, but when you get more conscious of it, you actually become more of a player in it, kind of using it as a kind of a tool as well to help you see people. You know, like when people are talking to you, are people being genuine? Your third eye actually helps to see the truth of the situation. So once your third eye is attuned and properly and clear, it kind of helps you to have greater understanding of why you're going through certain lessons in life. It also holds past life memories. It also holds past life gifts. So the more that you work with the third eye and the more that you open it, the more you purify it. So it's not a matter of opening the third eye, because everybody's eye is open, actually, because people think they've got to open their third eye. It's actually open all the time. It's a matter of becoming conscious of it and using the energy of the third eye. So in the past, years ago, it was closed because back then we weren't able to use it. We didn't know how. And what's happening now on this planet is our third eye is opening. And the third eye is so open that you're almost bombarded by imagery, bombarded by energy, bombarded by other people's energy. So you really got to learn how to discern with your third eye as well. So it's a whole new level of being in regards to your third eye. So your third eye, clearing it using white and gold, using the eye of Horus to visualize it around your third eye. Also asking Mighty Cyclopea to help bless your third eye, to help work with this Mighty Elohim to kind of purify and clear out all the garbage in your third eye. So a good way of doing this as well is actually using sound. Sound like a bell, because it's a higher center. So all your higher centers work with spirit. So a good way of cleansing it is like playing music of like singing bowls, like a Tibetan bell, like anything that kind of changes the vibration of the third eye. That's also another way. What he is also saying, he or she, I'll just change it, there's like a balance of it. Cyclopea is also saying that the more you're able to keep clearing out all of your chakras, not just your third eye, all of your chakras, keeping them balanced and clear and harmonious, the more you're able to kind of resonate with the universe and what's working for you. Because if your chakras are out of balance, as you know, you tend to attract things that are not of your highest good. And you also don't respond to situations in the highest good. So he's not just talking about balancing just your third eye and cleansing, but also cleansing all your chakras, because they kind of work as one harmonious unit. And a really good way of doing that is using a salt bath physically, like a Tibetan bell, music, sound, you know, the frequencies you can play on YouTube, so you can get heart chakra music, just music you listen to, going out in nature. Like there are many ways of balancing your chakras. Cyclopea is saying that it's coming to the age now where we've got to start taking responsibility for our energy, because the more we're able to purify it and clear it out and kind of build upon what we already know, the more we're able to be empowered and centered in our truth. So it's not just a matter of relying on our third eye, even though the third eye plays a big part in seeing truth. It's also seeing the truth throughout all your chakras. Cyclopea also says that in order for you to get clear about who you are and the truth of what you're about, you've got to work with the third eye quite a lot. You've got to really use it like a muscle and practice. The more you're able to discern what resonates with you and what doesn't, it kind of strengthens that muscle. And what it's in regards to is regards to the people you hang out with, what you watch on television, what foods you eat, like really learning how to discern. So it's almost like when you come to a situation where you've got to make a choice, asking your third eye to show you what's in your highest good. So asking it to show you, is this the right option or is this the right option? not going to external forces. The other thing is, the unicorns are excellent. Random. The unicorns are excellent at working with your third eye. So if you want assistance in opening your third eye, unicorns are excellent in opening your third eye. Why? Because a majority of the energy comes through their horns and it connects with our third eye. So if you work with unicorn energy, which I do, my unicorns have helped me to attune my third eye with the help of, because they work in the higher realms. They use their horn to attune your third eye to the higher realms and to help you to connect with spirit. So you also can get attunements through elementals, unicorns. Excellent Ascended Master is Ascended Master Horus. And there are many angelic beings you can work with to do this, but it's got to be gentle, with divine gentle ease and grace, which means just to make it easy for yourself. Because once you start working with the third eye and opening it up, you're kind of more vulnerable to seeing things that maybe you don't want to see. And that's kind of learning how to control it in a positive way. I also got taught recently, and I've been aware of this for a while, so when you are tuning into spirit, you have gatekeepers, they're called. And they are beings that are specifically designed to stand, you've got 2 of them, each person has 2 gatekeepers. And they allow in beings into your space, and they are the ones allocated to you prior to birth. They are not actual angels, they're just beings. And so when you are doing any type of channeling or readings or anything like that where your third eye is opening, which in most of the cases you are, you call in your gatekeepers to kind of make sure that nothing but the highest light can move through to you. And this helps you to just purify your channel and give you that extra protection, layer of protection. And these 2, they're showing me an image of the never-ending story. And you know how when that boy was going through to those 2 standing sphinx, and their eyes kind of did lasers to try and attack him? What they're saying is they almost look like that. They look like these 2 big, huge pillars of light, and these gatekeepers stand on your left side and your right side. And they are there, and they're being underutilized. That's why Cyclopea's kind of bringing them in. So what you do is whenever you do any form of spiritual work, you call in your gatekeepers to stand guard, to watch over you, and to allow only but light to come forward to you. And if they allow other things in, it's only because, so for example, passed on relatives, guides and teachers, it's because you need to hear them or get to know them. They only allow whoever needs to be there. So that's another tip from Cyclopea. So we're getting a lot of practical tips today to work with your third eye. The other thing with third eye is it helps your other faculties, being able to hear spirit, know spirit, clear cognizance. So spirit works through your crown chakra and helps you to give you ideas. Your third eye is excellent to kind of cleanse, and what it does is it's connected something called to your altar major, which is one of your chakras at the back of your neck here. And it forms a pyramid of light around you. So it starts at the crown, third eye, altar major. So it's like a pyramid. And Amanda Ellis from the UK works with Metatron. And I've also learnt through through Metatron, but also working and listening to Amanda Ellis. So what it is the altar major is a main chakra that helps you to connect with spirit. So spirit will plug in. So whenever you work with angels, guides, animal spirits, they plug in at the back here. That's how they connect to your consciousness or your energy. And they once they plug in, they kind of work with you in regards to your third eye, your hearing, your knowing. So being aware that you actually have something called an altar major, and you've actually got to cleanse and purify that as well. So it gets a little bit complicated. In order for your higher faculties to work, you've got to cleanse the crown, the third eye, the altar major, because it forms a pyramid, and your pyramid of light has to be clear in order for you to get a higher level of consciousness. So today when we do the meditation, I'm going to take you through how to cleanse and purify these chakras, but also how to activate them and how to work with them. The altar major is a chakra that works just with beings of light that come in, but you also have to keep it clear. And the color that kind of resonates with the Alta Major for me and the third eye, and just what I've been told to use to cleanse and purify your higher centers, is teal or turquoise. And that tends to be the color that kind of cleanses all those faculties, as well as gold and white. So the gold is to do with the Christ consciousness, and the white light is to do with purification and obviously God consciousness. So keeping this all clear helps you to have clear vision, clear hearing, clear knowing, clear mind. So when you get a lot of heaviness in the head, it's because there's obviously a lot of mental energy, but also it can cause a lot of congestion. So in order for you to clear your head, everybody's different to how they clear their head, but Cyclopea is saying one way is to just go out into nature, very simple, just to sit in nature and listen and pay attention. It's almost like to bring your consciousness back to yourself first and foremost, and not be in the future or the past. So it's really working with the power of the mind. As well as working with the third eye, it really does highlight your mind. It really works. So if you're finding lately you're really getting a lot of subconscious stuff come up, conscious stuff, which we are right now on this planet, we're having our third eye open up. So it's almost like it's like wide open, and we're able to see so much going on. You almost get bombarded and overwhelmed, and it becomes too much sometimes. And sometimes you can ask for your third eye to be closed down, just to have a break and have a rest. But you can call in your angels and guides to help you to control your third eye, to watch over you, to teach you how to work with your third eye. Because everybody's different on how they work with their third eye. Everybody has different abilities as well. So Cyclopea is saying those are the main things about the third eye. With psychic protection, what he was talking about using the Eye of Horus, but just asking your angels and guides to kind of watch over you, make sure that you know your third eye is open properly, it's cleansed, it's purified, and just working with your angels to identify how you need to work with the third eye. There's so many things on YouTube and around the world in order to work with your third eye. You also develop your third eye by doing spiritual practices like meditation, like working with spirit, like listening to angels, working with guides. All of those things, in a nutshell, when you work with spirit, develop your third eye. So it's like a muscle you've got to practice. We're going to go to the cards now and see what Cyclopea had about what we need to know right now. So I've got... I've got the Rebecca Campbell cards. So we're going to see what the message is about our third eye Cyclopea, what messages she has for us right now. So let's see what she's got to say. I'm so excited. She's really been, I must say, she's really been pushing a lot of my friends lately as well. A lot of my spiritual friends who have really been picking up the energy of Cyclopea, and also how she's helping us to see the truth. But man, when you see the truth, it is hard. And the reason why she really wants us to see the truth is because to free ourselves, unless your mind kind of has this tendency to kind of hide behind the curtains and not want you to see. And so your third eye kind of closes, and it's almost like you've got the curtains drawn. It's an analogy of having curtains. So when you open the third eye, it's like you're opening up the curtains to the light, and the light permeates your third eye and kind of shows you all the shadows within you. And it's actually a good thing because it empowers you, so you know kind of where you need to work on or where you need to be in order to not react anymore. Because the mind is excellent at trying to make you think you're okay. It loves illusion, it likes deceit, but that's kind of a survival mechanism which all of us are going into right now, because we're all at some point or another getting fearful with the uncertainty of the world. And our third eye tends to just quiver, like it's almost like it opens and sees it for what it is, and then it closes again. It's like what the mind does. So what Cyclopea is saying, that really in the next 6 months, humanity's really going to get a wake-up call almost, because our third eye is opening up and we're seeing everything for what it is, but for its highest light. So it's not to create fear, it's more also to open the third eye so you're able to see the truth for the highest good, so that you're actually able to stand back like Spirit does and see everything in a positive vantage point. So that's what Cyclopea is saying. Right, first message from Cyclopea. Oh, we just talked about this. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So this is why our third eye is also coming in. It's to help us kind of move away from the things that no longer serve us. And unless we can see it for what it is, you're never going to be able to change it. So it's such a blessing to be able to see things in our lives that are unauthentic. So look at that. Confirmation. We're opening up the veils. We're kind of thinning the veils. We're allowing illusion to be broken. So next message from Cyclopea from these cards in regards to her beautiful energy, he and she. Right, double mission. Okay. Serve the world by being you. So this is almost reminding us that we come in with a personality. We come in with the whole family. We come in with family dynamics. We come in with dynamics with everything, interactions. And serving the world by being you. Your third eye helps you to be authentic and live in your truth. And when your third eye is blocked and you've got a lot of programs going on around the, subconscious mind, the conscious mind, it kind of blocks us from really seeing our truth and seeing the beauty that we are, seeing the love that we are, seeing that we are powerful. That's the other thing the mind can't comprehend or doesn't like you to do, is stand in your power. So it will sabotage you. So it will create blocks. It will make you feel like you're going to fail. It will make you feel like you've already failed. It will do everything in its power to stop you from being empowered. And I've been through this myself. And on the other side of it, I know that a lot of it, your mind just is scared. And if you acknowledge where you're at and what you're up to and how you can help yourself, that's a start. Because the mind tends to get into a bit of a storm. And it does this so you can't move beyond that storm. But your higher self and your soul and your team of light, if you call them in to show you how to do this, they will help support you. But you've got to almost surrender that to the truth that you're not alone. Because all of us think we are alone when we're in our darkest moments and think there's no way out. But the best way to look at it is, actually, I may not know the way out, but maybe Spirit does, and they can see it from a different point of view. And so this card is just saying that there's a double mission why we need to clear our third eye. One of it is to kind of stand in our truth and our power and our sovereignty. The other part of it is to help us all shine and light up, because this is what's happening. If we are not able to trust ourselves and stand in our power individually, we can't do it collectively. So it's almost like our third eye needs to light up again. And in past civilizations, we've really blocked this by the karma that we created. And this is our time to shine. This is our time to serve the world by being ourselves. By showing, the other cosmic beings, the galactic beings, that as a collective, we have learnt from the past and we can kind of live in the moment and show them what we're made of. Not live in the past and kind of dredge all the past up and go over it. And it's kind of almost time for us now to be still, be in our power. Power doesn't mean that it's got to be aggressive and like in your face. The most powerful beings are the ones that are quiet, and they emanate energy outwards. And once you develop your third eye to a point where it goes beyond just ego, it becomes one consciousness. You start to emanate a vibe of peacefulness, a vibe of wholeness, a vibe of, you don't have to be perfect to even be one with this energy. It's like you kind of open up your third eye and you realize that we're all here to serve each other and work as a bit of a puzzle. Because in my life right now, with the job I'm in, I've noticed that working with different people, different faculties, different agencies, all coming together for a sole purpose. It's such a beautiful thing because it allows everybody to work together and know that they're contributing their own part to it. And it's amazing when people come together from different places, different areas, no matter what, it all comes out beautifully. And so this is the whole message, is that if we do our part, it all adds up and it helps to shift what needs shifting. So if we're able to serve the world by being ourselves and working with our third eye individually, as well as helping the evolution of man, we've got it in the bag, they're saying. So it's really about bringing all of our collective energy together and kind of harnessing it in that power of oneness. All right, next message. Right, surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So life is meant to be enjoyed, and if we're able to open our third eye and see it for what it is, a beautiful, magical place full of joy, then our lives feel so much easier. No matter how hard it can get, if we're able to see it for what it really is, not what our minds make it to be, it does help. And the only way you can do this is by practicing and by evolving and changing, because life is about evolution. And in this picture, it is saying surrender to the sweetness. So what does this card mean to you? Surrender. I was talking about how sometimes we have to surrender in order for us to see the truth for what it is, because our minds like to create a picture which is not there. So this may be the actuality of our planet, like a beautiful place full of love and light, but our minds construct it to be something else. The other thing I'm hearing is Cyclopea is talking about, and I kind of was a bit confused on why she kept calling herself she and he. The third eye is about seeing each person whole and complete. So when you tap into the energy of Cyclopea, she is whole and complete, she or he, it doesn't really matter. And in this picture, it's got a female and a male. And almost like, you know, the yin and yang symbol is about balance. And the way to work with your third eye is about balancing your third eye, not allowing your third eye to take over the other chakras. And it's almost like a balance of mind, body, spirit. And I think we've talked about this in past videos, that we are here to live a human experience, but we're here to evolve and change and grow. So how do we do that? We work with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And what she is saying is, when you start working with your third eye, ask to be shown, it's not even just about the truth, it's about the entirety of the situation, the balance of yin and yang, like seeing the duality for what it is on this planet and going beyond that, because that's the stage we're at. We're at the stage of moving upwards into 5D and beyond, and this is where male and female combined into a whole complete circle. And the third eye is a balancing of divine male and divine female. And you get clarity when you balance those energies. So when you're balanced in the sacral chakra, the base, the heart, the third eye is balanced. You're able to see clearly. Because working with life, life is a balance. And we are constantly striving to rebalance. And our third eye can show us where the imbalance is. So if you are wanting an understanding of, in your life, what is working and what isn't working, you're able to call in Cyclopea to help you to see what is required in order to bring balance into your life. So that's really powerful. I love her energy. Next message, Star Ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So we've got the pyramids here. So we talked about our sacred pyramid within our higher centers. We are evolved beings. We are from the stars. So see the stars there, the 3 stars? We have star ancestry. This is helping us to evolve our third eye. So if you feel comfortable calling in your galactic beings, your galactic star brothers and sisters, call them in to help you kind of get upgrades in regards to your third eye, like guide you to people and videos. And just books that can help you to open and expand your third eye, because it's all about expansion. Our third eye is the most expanded it's ever been, and we need to call in our star ancestors to help support this vision. It's literally like creating heaven on earth, as above so below. We are in the process of creating heaven on earth, It may not seem that way, but very clearly, if you were to see it from, say, Horus's point of view or Cyclopea, in the greater scheme of things, we are creating beautiful things for the future. So she's saying that she wants to promote hope in civilizations, and her job is to help you unlock the potential within you through your third eye. So work with Cyclopea if you'd like to really get on track in regards to your life mission, and working with your star ancestors, like downloading the information required in order to move forward. Because we can't do it alone. We've actually got to pull in all our family from the stars, our family from the earth, our ancestors, like our earth ancestors. It's really a lot of combination of pulling a lot of things together, and it's bringing it into balance. So our last card from this deck. You are not alone. So Cyclopea is saying your third eye shows you that you're not alone. You're connected to all things. It allows you to see the connection between all things. So when you start working with your third eye, colors become brighter. Connections become clearer. Understanding becomes more of a knowing. So the more we master our third eye, which incorporates our mind, our altar major, our pineal gland, all those, our most highest functioning is up here. The more we're able to kind of clear that and connect with it, the more we can see we're not alone. So that's a nice message. So we're now going to just tune into the picture and see what she's got to say. Okay, so if you can look at this image, I'm just going to channel in a message for us. So Cyclopea is just asking you to kind of check in with your third eye, like what color is it? What that third eye within your third eye, open it. If you were looking in a mirror, what color is it? How does it look for you? She's saying the more that we kind of start focusing on our third eye, the more clarity we're going to get about life, about ourselves, about our purpose, about where we're going. Because her mantra is I see. So she really is saying to us, through the voice of God, or higher center, that we all are perfect, whole and complete as we are right now. We are in the process of evolving, changing and growing, and that is constant. She says, I see all of you as you are right now. You are powerful, you are enormous, you are loved, you are taken care of, you are full of potential, you are full of life and you are full of light. I see the beauty within man, I see the truth within all man. I see the hope in man. I see the clarity in man. I see the certainty in man. I see all that I see. I see your mighty souls. I see them overlighting you. I see the forgiveness in your hearts. I see the mercy within your hearts. I can see all, and I know all. Start using your third eye to see clearly, to believe in yourself and to trust. Use all have the ability to see clearly now. I, Elohim, mighty Cyclopea, ask for you to tune in to the power of your third eye and work with me now and work with us all to help expand your third eye to see the light within all. The more that you are able to see the light within others, the more light you are able to share with others. The more love you are able to see in others, the more you are able to share that love with others. The more hope you get to see in others, the more you are able to share that hope with others. I see your mighty I am presence, your soul, your God self. I see each and every one of you as a divine spark of the Creator in wholeness and completion. I, mighty Cyclopea, acknowledge all the work that you have done and all the work that you are going to do. I see the star within you. I see the cosmos within you. I see you as a star child. I adore you. We all adore you. And we say to you, we are walking your path with you. You are not alone. I see the light within you. And so it is. That was beautiful. Really felt the energy. I hope you could feel her energy. Please let me know in the comments how you're finding this video, how it resonates with you, and just whether you feel the energy or not. Alright, so we're going to go into a pick a card. So Cyclopea has a message for you. So how can you work with your third eye right now to help you see the truth of any situation in your life? So if you could place your hand on your heart and ask your angels numbers 1, 2 or 3. No, we're going to have 4 today, so 4 messages. So if you can just think of a number, place your hands on your heart, call in 1, 2, 3 or 4. So we're going to start with the Ascended Masters. So what Ascended Master do you need to work with right now in order to open your third eye and create the life that you've always dreamed of? Or get clarity on a situation? So pile number 1, your Ascended Master that you need to work with from now on, from today onwards, to get clarity in a situation, to be empowered, it's Kuan Yin. So Kuan Yin is about compassion and caring. She is about mercy and grace. She says, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So Kuan Yin has also got a dot in her third eye. So she really is about, right now, you're really needing a lot of TLC, tender loving care. And what will help with your third eye opening and seeing clarity in a situation and opening your third eye to the truth of who you are. It's about having compassion towards yourself. It's about caring towards oneself, she's saying. And she's also saying to call in the pink light. So see there, Kuan Yin's got this pink, beautiful pinky purple around her. She's saying if you want to work with the third eye, call in the beautiful color pink, which is unconditional love. So she is saying to visualize your third eye as a lotus flower, and visualize a lotus flower in your third eye, and kind of call in the pink ray of unconditional love. And that's going to help you bring in a balance into your third eye and help you to see your life for really what it is. So thank you, Kuan Yin. And the message I have for you from Kuan Yin and Spirit and Cyclopea, pile number 1. A message from Spirit to help you with your third eye. This is the message, your word. Choose one word that best describes your deepest value. Affirm it and hold it dear. Remember it, breathe it, live into it. And live it. The word will be a guide and a support in your daily life. It will provide a foundation for choice and action, bringing much clarity. Keep this word as long as it inspires you and feels good. When it no longer serves you, a new word will emerge that connects to your deepest value. Feel the creativity unfolding in life. So pick a word, that's what it's saying, and start visualizing it, start believing it, start affirming it. That's going to help you with your third eye and with your mind as well. So that's message number 1. Message number 2, if you picked pile number 2 or number 2. The Ascended Master you need to work with right now for your third eye and gaining clarity is Holy Amethyst. So Holy Amethyst is about moving beyond your current challenge. Focus on what you desire. So Sue in this picture, she's got a kind of a dot above her third eye. She works with the violet flame. So the violet flame I've spoken to you about previous videos is about clearing the clutter, she's saying. So using the violet flame from your feet upwards, calling in Saint Germain, Holy Amethyst, to kind of use the violet flame to kind of work with the third eye and clear out all the old garbage I'm hearing, to move beyond current challenges. So it's almost like you need to cleanse and purify your third eye a bit more, and kind of, it's like a gem, an amethyst gem. If it's blocked and dusty and dirty, you can't see properly. So she's saying that you really need to work with your third eye and bring clarity to it by using the violet flame. And then you will be able to see clearly. So that's the message for pile number 2 with your third eye. So a message to help you along this path for pile number 2. Perfect. Right here, right now, you are perfect. You are love and oneness. The trick is to feel and know this. It is time to step onto the path of self-discovery. Move into your center and heal all you are aware of at this moment, transforming these wounds into acceptance and peace. Then bring this love and acceptance to your outer world, no longer attached to the wounds that pushed your buttons, allowing you to be free of the pain. This is an ongoing unfolding of you. Each time you become aware of something that needs to heal, go back inside to your center. It becomes easier every time you may get to a place where you view this process as a way to love and accept something new about yourself. Perfect. Right here, right now, you are perfect. Remember I talked about that whole balancing thing? So with your third eye, it's saying it's the way you're seeing things. It's saying that in order to heal the third eye, you need to come back to wholeness. You need to start seeing yourself as perfect already. And you can do that because in truth we are perfect. Yes, we have our human experience, but our souls are perfect. We're just living a human life and experiencing, our souls experiencing life through our physical forms. But we're already whole and complete. So that's a message for pile number 2. Pile number 3, if you pick pile number 3 and that number 3 resonates with you, this is the Ascended Master you need to work with right now in regards to your third eye. Oh, so we've got Lady Nada. So she works with the pink ray. She's one of the Ascended Masters and she talks about heart awakening. So with our third eye in this one, Lady Nada is saying call her in to help you to kind of start connecting with your heart a lot more. And what will happen is that connection will become stronger and you'll be able to see clearly through love. Give and receive and balance. She's also saying you need to learn how to balance your life, your give and take in your life. You're actually giving a lot of your energy away. So you need to learn how to do that from a place of love and kind of a level of healthy boundaries and self-preservation. She's saying that you tend to live from the heart, but it's almost like so much that it drains you. And what she is saying is your third eye, in order to it function properly and get clarity on life, to help you see the balance, you've got to work with your heart a bit more. And just to work with her, call her in and she'll show you what you need to do. Alright, message for your third eye. What do you need to know right now, pile 3? Honor you. So I think we're just talking about this. Honor and love your physical and non-physical self, the body, mind and spirit. Allow them all to move into balance as you realize all have equal importance. You are not your mind, you are not your body, and you are not your spirit. You are all of these combined. The universe celebrates you. Feel this and know it. Close your eyes, place your hands on your heart and say to yourself, I love you, I accept you as you are important and your life counts. Feel enlivened, harmonized and loved in the presence of your sacred heart. Feel the star radiating unconditional love. Let all be as it is. Honor you. So this is what is going to help you with your third eye and working with your third eye and seeing the truth for what it is. That's a nice message. So pile number 4. What Ascended Master would like to work with you right now. Oh, okay, White Eagle. So ancestor, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So with your third eye, this ancestor spirit is saying call in your ancestors to help you with your third eye, to help waken up your gifts and talents. He's also talking about that if you've got blocks within your third eye, it is a family pattern. So working with your angels and guides and doing some third eye clearing and some healing around your subconscious mind. So we all have things we've got to heal. All of us do. And a lot of it comes from our lineage. And what it's saying is for you particularly, watching pile number 4, that the more that you're able to heal subconsciously and consciously, the more you're able to see clearly. Because you have a lot of subconscious beliefs that are from your ancestors, not necessarily you. So you've chosen to take it on in this lifetime. So kind of step 1 would be to see what those patterns are. Step 2 is to kind of start working with that and acknowledging it and seeing whether it is possible to change those thought patterns through like affirmations, through tapping, through EFT, like look into other modalities that can help you with that. He's also saying that you are a powerful healer and you've got a lot of clairvoyant abilities and clairaudient, like your third eye is very evolved. So he's saying you've got to learn how to use it properly, like work with your guides and angels to kind of start learning how to control your third eye and working with those abilities. So that's a nice message. So pile number 4. Right. Crystal bath. This is for your third eye. Hold your favorite crystal, close your eyes, and imagine you're walking down a flight of stairs to a beautiful crystal bath filled with healing waters. Whatever comes to your mind as you're moving to your bath, let it arise and guide you into a deeper feeling within you. Step into your crystal bath and be healed and soothed by the revitalizing waters. Allow all that comes up to be there. Surrender to the process and release all resistance. Stay here for as long as you want. When you're ready, open your eyes and see your world through crystal clear eyes. So it's about maybe working with crystals to help with your third eye. So kind of strengthening it, getting clarity on it. Really good stone to use, lapis lazuli, can't say it, lapis lazuli, the dark blue stone. Anything dark blue for you will be beneficial because it's got Michael's energy. So that's message number 4. Alright, so we're going to do a meditation now where you get to kind of tune into your third eye and kind of work with the energy. So we're going to do clearing around the third eye, cleansing and purifying, and just attuning it to the vibration of the angels. And then from then on you can kind of call them in to do what you need to do. So ask you to take 3 deep breaths, place your hand on your heart, close your eyes. So our purpose now is to connect into the energy of mighty Elohim Cyclopea to help us, to guide us through a meditation that will help us to purify and cleanse our third eye, to also start helping us to use our higher faculties to see the truth for what it is through love and light and for the highest good. So Cyclopea is asking you to visualize the color white and gold coming down from above you. Just feeling this coming into your chakras, permeating all of them. Just bringing balance and clarity to your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart center, your solar plexus, your sacral and base. And just seeing this connection going all the way down into the ground, bringing simplicity and peacefulness and openness and honesty. She would like you to kind of feel into your third eye. Do you feel it tingling? Do you feel a sensation? She's wanting you now to open your third eye. And as you are looking at your third eye, what color is it? Is it opened? Is it closed? Is it clear or is it foggy? If you're looking out through your third eye, can you feel the distortion? So with that, she asks now that you call in the golden ray to come into the third eye and start cleansing and purifying your third eye. And as we do this, we now call on Saint Germain's violet flame, Archangel Zadkiel, and just visualize this blazing up like a beautiful violet pink fire. And in this fire you feel the heat, and you feel the heat moving through all your chakras and moving all the way up to your higher self. And it comes back down and it starts to purify your third eye. And you feel this, feel your higher self directing the violet flame to your ear chakras, cleansing and purifying your ear chakras. And you feel them unblocking your ears, unblocking your spiritual ears, unblocking your altar major, unblocking your pineal gland, unblocking all the faculties that you need to stand in your truth. And as this continues, you feel everything becoming lighter, so everything seems to disperse. Everything just seems like sludge is taken away, and you just feel this violet flame and you give thanks. to this violet flame. And we now call in beloved Lady Nada and the pink ray of unconditional love. We also call in beloved Kuan Yin to bring us compassion, mercy and grace. And with this, we gently remove all impurities. We now visualize the eye of Horus above our third eye. We see the great pyramid of light being created and built and sustained within our altar major, our third eye, our crown. And we now feel mighty Horus working with us and a mighty Cyclopea. And just feel this white robe of light being placed around your head as it's been cleansed and purified. And just feel the colours and the sensations and just everything opening up for you. It's like a big clearing and cleansing and purification. And just take 3 deep breaths into your third eye. So take a deep breath in and just see the white light. I'm now going to use a singing bowl to open the third eye and raise its vibration. And just feel so much lighter, so much happier, so much more at peace. Feel the heaviness of this all being lifted so you get clarity of mind, clarity of heart, balance within your higher centers. You're able to see clearly, to hear clearly, to know clearly, to think clearly. And then just feel this resonance moving all the way down into your chakras. So just helping to bring resonance to the rest of your body, mind and spirit. And we now finally end with a beautiful teal colour or turquoise, whatever resonates with you, to come in and finally just lay this peacefulness. And as you feel this teal or turquoise colour coming down into your heart, you just feel it radiating outwards, creating a sphere of light. And as this kind of takes over, you just feel like you're being cooled down like water of life, and you're feeling the water of life flowing through you and around you, just allowing circulation of light again. Now visualize a beautiful lotus flower in front of your third eye in your heart, and see your altar major and your pyramid of light, and see the angels coming down to kind of connect everything once again, like a telephone line, like creating a connection to spirit, to your I am, to your soul presence, so that you are connected, plugged in and purified. And we call in Michael to help this process to continue throughout the next 7 days with divine, gentle ease and grace. So we now welcome in this cleansing, purifying energy, and we give thanks to Cyclopea for showing us the way, for lighting our third eye up, for giving us the steps that we need to move forward in our lives, to feel unstuck, to just see life with clarity and understanding and compassion, mercy and grace. And so it is. So as you open your third eyes, the light might be a bit bright for you. If it is, just ask your third eye to kind of close down a little bit, just with divine, gentle ease and grace. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. So that really was to help you work with your third eye and get clarity around it. And you can do this over and over again with however you wish. Just call in your team of light, call in Horus, use the Egyptian Eye of Horus, which I've been using as well. It's very powerful to place, or the Eye of, I think in other countries, Turkey use it, like it's used around the world, Egypt. And it's used for a reason, it's powerful. And the galactic beings used to use it, like Horus and Isis and all those Egyptian gods. They use it on a higher spiritual level. And they just want you to enjoy the energy of being human as well, because they want you to have a human experience. And why they're saying this is because sometimes the way our minds, the illusion of life is sometimes designed for us to kind of be put off by life. But really the truth and the grand design of it all is beautiful, and it's whole and complete, and it's simplicity. And Mighty Elohim Cyclopea is saying that really the take-home message from this video is you hold the power to see the truth and regain the power and to have simplicity in life and to be able to see clearly. So her mantra, remember, is I see. So call her in if you'd like to see things clearly. She can guide you through what you need to do. You'll get prompts, feelings, intuition. She's excellent at kind of creating that space, that bringing of together of knowledge and wisdom and trusting yourself. And she's saying this prayer position is really important. It's like the coming together of male and female, the coming together of yin and yang, the coming together of everybody. She's just saying hold the space for yourself today and acknowledge the beauty in who you are, because she wants you to see you as the Creator sees you, as the angels see you. She wants you to see clearly. She wants you to take your speck glasses off. She wants the illusion to be broken. And humanity is such a really important place right now, and it's so powerful, and she's so proud of us, each and every one of us. We're now going to end with a couple of messages. So these are the Light Oracle deck, the Light Worker Oracle deck. So what messages does she have for us? Our final closing messages. So the first and final message for us. Oh, look at this. Paradigm shift. Powerful. This is what it's about. Opening the new doorway. The third eye is our doorway to evolution and ascension. Paradigm shift. I'm going to read the message because I feel like it's really important. Number 4. Right, let's read this, eh? So you are undergoing a radical growth in your belief systems. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in this moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open and a new world can become your reality. Buddhists sometimes speak of the beginner's mind, that which assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. A spiritual psychologist might call this the inner child, as it's innocent, curious, unfixed, and always learning. It doesn't get stuck on an answer having to be one way. This is the openness to the unknown with curiosity instead. Old souls ask sometimes, like us, find it hard to recapture that not knowingness. Asking someone with a lot of life experience who may have a bit of a better worldview to drop expectations and to look at the world through fresh eyes can be challenging. Yet life becomes much more energized and interesting when you open and don't hold expectations about what will be. Suddenly you are receptive to the universe, helping you in ways that in the past you do not believe in possible. And all because you kept an open mind. So that's one of the messes. So I'm going to read this invocation to help us with the paradigm shift. So, through divine grace and unconditional love, I open my mind to the higher truth of love. I am willing to unlearn what no longer serves me. I am willing to receive teachings and information, guidance and assistance from those beings of pure light and unconditional love that can assist me on my journey now. May my paradigm shift bring me closer to peace, love, empowerment, and happiness. May the process be held in guardianship by the universe with grace, mercy, and tenderness, and through my own free will, so be it. Wow. That's what it's all about, the paradigm shift. 2 more messages. Feeling that invocation. Woo. Paradigm shift. Second to last message. So this is alchemical mutation. So we are rising, we are ascending. Our third eye is helping us to getting closer to rising up. And the message I'm getting from this card is rise up. It's time for us to rise. And our bodies are changing. They're morphing into these beautiful spiritual beings that Ascended Masters are. The Ascended Masters are saying if they can do it, so can we. We have the potential. This is confirmation we are on track. This is confirmation that we are rising. And our last message from Mighty Cyclopea. Last message. Let it be powerful. Let it be with grace. Let it be with love. Hold your center. Beautiful. Hold your center. The doorway is right there. So this doorway is representing our third eye. That is us, and that is spirit working through us, through our third eye. It's saying hold your center. And the message I'm getting from this card is we control what comes in here, and we control what comes out of it. In order to help us balance our third eye, balance ourselves, we need to hold center. That means kind of seeing things in a way of purity and love and innocence. So the other called that card that talked about seeing the world from a child's point of view. This is where it's kind of recapturing our magic, recapturing our youth. It's asking all of us to start seeing life from a child's point of view, to hold your center, to hold your purity about life. Because the more that we get weighed down by heaviness, we start to see the world with a distorted view. And this is saying that in order to help us see the world for the beauty that it is, we need to hold our center. Look at that image. So, Mighty Elohim Cyclopea saying thank you for coming today. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all the angelic guidance and inspiration. I felt it very practical and very helpful. Just wants to see... No, I feel like that's all she wants to say. He and she together. Whole and complete. Cyclopea says thank you all for watching. She says namaste to you. I see the light in you. And remember that they love you. So that's a beautiful message. So enjoy, have a beautiful weekend, and please share these videos, whoever you feel needs it. The more that light gets out there, the better, and the more that we're able to ascend and grow and evolve with each other. So lots of love and light from Sunita, from Angelic Awakening. Okay, bye.